Hello everybody, it's Johnny Fuel. Thanks for joining. Today is day 2 of my ride to Moab. As you can see, the audio is not matching the video. I had some technical difficulties and it didn't record the audio. But here I'm showing a map of what I am going to ride today. I'll show a better map here. And I guess summarizing my the day before and what my plans are for today. There's my camping gear, which I've kind of decided at this point not to use. It's just way too hot. It was like over 100 degrees, 108. I mean, almost 110. And I just thought I can't go to bed in that. I know it can cool down at night, but it takes until kind of overnight to really cool down to something civilized. So I just didn't think I could make that work. So that was kind of disappointing because I lugged my camping gear to Moab. Yeah, well, I'm not totally sure what else I'm saying. I did notice that I realized I had my camping bags and things kind of packed in a way where it was trying to pull it to the rear of the motorcycle, and one of my bags ended up, just kind of off kilter a little bit, and ended up touching the muffler, so I ended up burning a hole through my dry bag. And you'll see a picture of that in a moment. This is also kind of a better look at the hotel. I checked in yesterday, but it's getting dark. Everything was sort of gloomy. But it's a decent place. It was kind of a no-frills place. Everything in Moab's kind of expensive. So I did a pretty good job with this moderately priced hotel right on the main strip. Yeah, as you can see from this bag, I tore a little piece, so it's not really a dry bag anymore if it's got a hole in it. But I also found out that Mosko Moto has a crash protection, which is nice. So if you damage a bag, they will replace it. You send the old one in, they'll replace it for half price. So you can essentially purchase a new one at half price if you send the damaged one back. I think that's a pretty good deal, considering this wasn't entirely my fault. Those guys continue to impress me over at Mosko Moto. Terrific products and terrific service. So anyway, with that, I'm going to end this voiceover and get going here and hit the road. I'm off in the morning here. It is 9:30. The temperature on my bike reads 93, but that's not right. It was sitting in the sun. It's not 93, but it is warm. It's in the 80s. And I'm already sweating good. Alright, so I'm starting out here. I need to go up here to 279 and then make a left. Alright. Got to get out of town first. So this is Moab. I only saw the outskirts when I first came in. Cute town. There's the Colorado River. Lots of red rocks. Now, yesterday was a pretty long day on the bike, and you'd think I'd be fatigued, but today feels really good. So far, I just started, but no leftover fatigue from yesterday. I feel great. We are heading into an area called Behind the Rocks wilderness. Take a picture of that. I don't think they want me parking here, but I just had to snap a quick picture. All right. I'm heading to a parking area for something called Jug Handle Park. Let's see, I guess I have to park here. Oh, I guess I can keep going. Okay. I'm not convinced there's anything back here. I think I'll turn around. I think that jug handle arch was closer to the front. All right, I had too much coffee this morning. Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good.
I don't know how much further we went. A little bit. I think we kind of stopped here. So this is kind of the limit.
You guys know the area?
No, we figured you did.
Yeah, we're experts now. I have a map here, but
and it looks better than our map.
It looks like I came around. I'm on Potash Road, but the trail splits. Well, actually, they said that's just an outlook, or an overlook. I mean, so yeah. I guess I got to go down there and hit the road, and then it continues on. So I just didn't want to get caught in some. I'll end up in Canyonlands National Park, and I just don't want to die out here.
Yeah. You got water?
Yeah, it's not cold anymore, but I got water.
They say an hour driving is a day walking.
Bottom here.
We're at Thelma and Louise Point.
That's what it's really called?
If you shoot out right there, that's
I'm going to have to walk over there and look.
Really it, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but it's really steep here, and this path here, this little road is really narrow. It's 2-track, but it's rough and pretty narrow. This would be awesome on the Husqvarna. I might be at risk of going too fast on that bike because it would be so much easier, and you don't want to hit a sharp corner and you know, overshoot it. Maybe it's better I'm on this bike. Wow, look at that view. Holy moly. Look at that. Wow. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop here a second. Look a little bit. As these drop-offs are not for the timid. There's no guardrails or any safety, and they are unnecessary drop-offs, as my wife likes to say. I'm heading over here to LaSalle Mountain Viewpoint. I don't know what it is here, but here's a sign. Panoramic. Well, Should get my sunglasses and go check it out. Well, this area might be really hard to see on the camera, but it's quite a nice view out here. And I can see all these little potholes they talked about on the sign. Well, it's time for me to take a break and have some lunch and take stock of where I am. I kind of got off my map somehow, and I want to get back and check out the campground that I am declining. So I got to get back and you know, figure out where that is. But I'm gonna go into this bar and get a drink and some lunch, and then I'll head out and find it. I decided on a salad and a beer. It seemed like a good choice on a hot day. It's about upper 90s or 100 or so already. I think I figured out where I have to go and turn. I have to backtrack about 10 miles to find the campground. Bitch around here.
Yeah, out here we're definitely pretty much out in the open. It is super hot during the day. And if, like, you know, the whole heat thing is not something you want to do.
I just didn't know, and I thought, God, first time camping in like decades. I thought maybe I better do it in a... I just didn't want to be cooking, you know?
Yeah, no worries.
I kept thinking old people get heat stroke, and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, no, that is actually a concern. Like heat stroke. Most of the search and
I'm not
we have
that old yet, but
like you don't drink water, and it's like 6,000 feet up here. So
yeah.
added that on top.
All right. Guess I found it. The one I reserved is number 26. It's a little hidden, but conveniently by the bathrooms. Yeah, right here. Huh, not bad. Right next to the place to sit. Maybe could have made this work. It's a nice picnic table too. I'll have to keep this place in mind when it's not quite so hot. Good deal. And if I had stayed, they have pretty nice bathrooms here. There might even be showers somewhere, but I'm on a fence about whether or not I could have made this work. We're a little bit higher altitude. It's in the 90s, so it does cool down a little bit faster and better than the middle of Moab, but I don't know. Well, anyway, I already booked my room, so I'm just going to stick with that plan, and I'll have to punt on camping and do it later. Well, I got to see the campground. It was pretty nice, really. I'm going to head over to the visitor center. Apparently that's the only place that has potable water, and I'm just going to take a look at it. I didn't see any electrical hookups at the campsite, but that's okay for a night or two. And I'm going to peek at the visitor center, and then I'll have a better idea for planning next time. Oh, that's the visitor center. You can get water there.
All right, I'm back at my hotel room. It's about 3:30. Not quite 3:30. And it was a pretty full day. It's very hot. It actually was like 108 degrees as I was getting back into Moab. I don't know why it gets so hot, but in any case, the campground looked pretty nice. It's just I'm not feeling it, just given how hot it is. I just don't think I want to tackle that. So with the rest of the afternoon, I'm gonna head over to their pool, I think, and cool off a little bit. That should feel good, and then think about some place for dinner. I only had a salad for lunch, but it's so hot I don't want to eat a lot. But I just wasn't having much of an appetite. But I might get a burger or something more substantial for dinner, and I'll have a relaxing evening. So that's it for day 2.